Right now, Microsoft Azure powers the infrastructure of roughly 95% of Fortune 500 companies. It is a massive, fast-moving ecosystem. This comparison matrix shows the shift from traditional on-premise computing to the cloud. On the left, buying physical hardware requires a massive upfront investment and constant manual maintenance. On the right, the cloud lets companies rent computing power, paying only for exact resources consumed. As companies rush to adopt this model, they need staff who understand it. That brings us to the AZ-900, or Azure Fundamentals. It is Microsoft's official entry-level certification for their cloud platform. The official prep workshop for this exam is designed specifically for people who are completely new to cloud computing. Which raises a practical question for your career. Is spending the time to get this foundational certificate essential proof that you know your stuff? Or is it a basic vocabulary test that experienced IT professionals should bypass? We are going to deconstruct exactly what this exam tests, how the workshop is structured, and the real-world trade-offs involved. Because if you blindly follow a certification path without matching it to your actual career baseline, you risk wasting time and losing momentum. Let's look at the actual time commitment. The official AZ-900 workshop is a 5-day session, requiring about 7 total hours of instruction. That breaks down to a 1-hour introduction on Monday, followed by an hour and a half each day for the rest of the week. The exam itself takes about 60 minutes. It's scored out of 1,000 points, and you need a minimum of 700 to pass. Here is how the scorecard breaks down. The format of the test is entirely theoretical. You'll be answering objective questions like multiple choice and matching. Notice what is missing. There are absolutely no practical labs or technical simulations required to pass this exam. The immediate benefit of this structure is high accessibility. Without the pressure of a live lab, test anxiety drops drastically. It creates a very high pass rate for non-technical candidates, but that comes with a severe trade-off. By acting as a strict gatekeeper for conceptual knowledge, it leaves a massive practical experience gap for aspiring systems administrators. Passing the AZ-900 proves you can read the map of the Azure ecosystem. It offers zero proof that you know how to drive the car. The test evaluates you across 3 major domains: general cloud concepts, Azure architecture and services, and Azure management and governance. Looking at our scorecard again, the curriculum focuses on high-level architecture. You'll learn the definitions of global infrastructure regions, security technologies like Microsoft Defender, and how Azure handles hybrid integration with legacy systems like Active Directory. The main advantage here is rapid vocabulary acquisition. A few hours of study gives you immediate fluency in Azure terminology. The limitation is just as clear. You cannot use this credential to secure highly technical roles. It is a communication tool, not an implementation tool. Interestingly, the AZ-900 does have one unique feature. The certification never expires. If you move on to take advanced credentials like the AZ-104 for administrators or the AZ-500 for security engineers, you'll have to periodically renew them to stay relevant. The market reality of a permanent credential is that the industry views it strictly as a foundational baseline. Because it doesn't verify current, hands-on technical skills, its competitive weight remains low. The AZ-900 is an investment in cross-departmental communication. It is not a golden ticket to a senior engineering salary. So who should actually take this? This flowchart helps break down the decision based on your career baseline. Let's start with the tech-adjacent professional, your sales, project managers, and marketing teams. If you fall into this group, you need to understand cloud terminology and concepts like hybrid integration to successfully sell solutions. For you, this is highly recommended. The complete lack of technical labs makes it the perfect fit. Our second profile is the absolute IT beginner with zero tech background. The 7-hour workshop serves as a confidence builder without overwhelming you. For beginners, it's recommended, functioning strictly as a stepping stone to advanced certs. Finally, we have the experienced IT professional. If you already understand complex networking and manage Active Directory, this conceptual exam will feel redundant. Skip it and focus your valuable time directly on the hands-on AZ-104 credential. Smart career progression requires being honest about your starting line. Match your certifications to your professional reality, rather than just chasing the marketing hype.